Welcome into another telecast of LMC Varsity Sports. I'm Charlie McGraw. We're here in Mamaroneck High School for our second game of the day in field hockey. We already did Rhinex thrilling 1-0 playoff win in the quarterfinals of Class C, and now we're here for the quarterfinals of Class A between number 2 Mamaroneck in Class A versus number 7 Fox Lane, both coming off shutout wins. Fox Lane beat Ursuline 4-0 the other day in the first round at Fox Lane, and Mamaroneck won 6-0 against Clarkstown North. So this should be a pretty good game. Mamaroneck is favored, but Fox Lane has a solid team as well. So when we get back, we'll have the opening hit next here on LMC Varsity Sports.
Good evening and welcome to Memorial Field. Tonight's field hockey game between the Fox Lane Foxes and your Mamaroneck Tigers. Starting for Fox Lane, senior, number 7, Natalie Basic. Sophomore, number 20, Katie Lash. Senior, number 9, Maggie Walsh. Junior, number 5, Haley Giannettino. Senior, number 17, Sarah Flores. 7th grader, number 13, Sam Redder. 11th grade, number 6, Grace Giannettino. 10th grade, number 1, Kelly Daymore. 11th grade, number 8, Kayla Smith. 7th grade, number 19, Zoe Stonecipher. 11th grade, number 53, Ali De Palma. And the rest of the Fox Lane Foxes, please come out. For the Tigers, junior, number 2, Liam Manicherry. Senior, number 5, Sophie Showers. Junior, number 9, Riley Moore. Senior, number 10, Lainey Pearson. Senior, number 14, Abby Troy. Sophomore, number 18, Sophia Velasco. Senior, number 19, Caitlin Rogoff. Junior, number 22, Amanda Zerbeef. Junior, number 25, Jacoby Candell. And junior, number 99, Samantha Maresca. Tigers are coached by John Savage and Trish Miller. Officials on tonight's games, Robert Kelly and Chuck Cohen.
Back here on LMC Varsity Sports, alongside our cameraman Rob Moretti, also the LMC Community Sports producer, Seth Rothman, who former LMC Community Sports producer, and Sean Kelly. I'm Charlie McGraw, as opening hit was taken by Fox Lane and then stolen by the Tigers, as this is our second game for this crew today. First game was at 3 p.m. Game that aired before this on LMC TV between Mamaroneck, a 1-0 win. Mamaroneck on a goal with a 1:40 to go in the game, as they beat Pauling in the Class C quarterfinal to advance to the Class C semifinal, where they'll play North Salem. Winner of this will advance to play Scarsdale or White Plains in the semifinal, number 3 and number 6. If it's Mamaroneck, it'll be here. If it's Fox Lane, it'll be at the other team, as they're right in front, and a foul committed against Mamaroneck as they nearly scored. Pressuring the goalie Alexandra De Palma early was Mamaroneck, as we will look now for that score. Free hit coming.
Go Tigers!
And that one will be kicked out by the aggressive play of the goalie De Palma. Good play. That's the first time the ball is passed Mamaroneck's side of the 40, and they quickly dispose of it. 2 minutes gone by here. Sophia Velasco chased after it with Rogoff. Rogoff wants it. Velasco scored a goal in the last game, but last week when we were here, she got injured, so good to see her back on the field as she got hit the ball in the head. Good to see her well enough to start. So be played up and away by Fox Lane. These two did not play during the regular season. They did not. Unlike our first game where the two teams tied 1-1 in their first two matchups. Doubleheader field hockey playoff action here on LMC TV, back-to-back games. Back-to-back for this crew that I mentioned, Rob Moretti, LMC community sports producer, cameraman, along with Sean Kelly and Seth Rothman. I'm Charlie McGraw as we were bringing you both games here. Could have got dicey if that game went to overtime or a shootout, but it ended after that goal in regulation. The game ended at like 4:15. We got here after we did post-game interviews and stuff about 5:05. But actually, we got here more like 5 o'clock, about an hour when we usually get to the games, as there's a early card going against Velasco. So a green card to Sophia Velasco. And Fox Lane will be a man up. 26-36 mark left in this first half. Velasco gets the green card. Our officials today are Robert Kelly, no relation to our cameraman Sean Kelly, and the Jeff Cohen is the other official. Thank you to Athletic Director Barry Suleman for announcing that, so we got that information. She did a good job with the PA announcing despite the very high volume. Got to give a shout out to Rob Moretti, our LMC community sports producer, for his introduction and close. He has a nice introduction that he wrote to Please Rise from the national anthem. They play it every time they play the anthem. And then also to enjoy the game in a respectful manner. Very good. Stolen right back from the Fox, by the Foxes. And played in towards the goal. Mamaroneck still shorthanded as Velasco on the sideline. That was played by Zerbeb.
Good job, Grace.
early timeout taken by Coach Savage with 4:56 to go. Very early timeout by Coach Savage. We'll be right back on LMC Varsity Sports. Back here on LMC TV, Varsity Sports. I'm Charlie McGraw, alongside cameraman Rob Moretti, Seth Rothman, and as that shot is towards the goal, and it's scored. No, actually, it just went out of bounds. It looked like it was scored and put home by Rogoff, but instead off of the penalty corner. But instead, it just went out of bounds, and it was a free hit for Fox Lane. So Fox Lane will get the ball. We'll bring it up now. It was a good save, third save of the game by Alexander De Palma. Looked like they had scored it, but De Palma was able to save it as it went out. So no goal, and it just went out, and Fox Lane has it as they play it forward. As Coach Savage used his first timeout 5 minutes in. Early timeout for him, even for him. Savage usually always uses his 2 timeouts. Free hit for Fox Lane. Still no score, 6 minutes and 45 seconds gone by first half. Here on LMC TV, game 2 of 2 field hockey playoff games. First one, Class C win for Mamaroneck. And now this quarterfinal as Mamaroneck shoots it and scores! What a play and a shot by the Tigers. That was 19, Caitlin Rogoff. Lainey Pearson with the goal. Lainey Pearson with the goal, as last game we were actually scored 2 of the 3, and now she scores another. Passed it to herself and then shot it by the goalie De Palma with a beautiful shot by Lainey Pearson, and the unassisted goal by Lainey Pearson 6.5 minutes in. No, 7 minutes in.
Go Tigers!
That one goes out. It'll be a free hit for Fox Lane. Nearly intercepted by the Tigers, played up by the Foxes. Played forward by Damasi. Played up by Fox Lane. Mareska goes back in the goal and brought towards the goal in the circle. Penalty corner. First of the game for Fox Lane. Mamaroneck only had 1. First of the game for the Foxes.
Let's go, Katie! Go, Fox Lane!
Make it count, Red!
Oh, you're missing one.
Will be played by Fox Lane. Shot wide and out, and it'll be a free hit coming for the Tigers. Natalie Bassett took that penalty corner. Played up by Mamaroneck.
Stay with that boat. Go, Red.
Free hit for Fox Lane, and they put it forward into Mamaroneck's end. Played forward and knocked away before it could get to the goalie Maresca. Bassick made it.
No corner there. Go, Tiger! Defense, Tiger!
This one towards the goal, knocked out before it reaches Maresca. And it'll go to Mamaroneck. That should be another penalty corner, excuse me, for Fox Lane, their second. Taken by Grace Giannatino.
Let's go, Foxley! Let's use it!
Come on, Nat!
Shot in by Natalie Bassick. Got him back by Bassick. She backhands it. Shot is stopped at the top of the circle and cleared by the Tiger defense. But illegally played, so a free hit coming for Fox Lane. Goes off of Fox Lane. Free hit coming for Mamaroneck.
Keep it here, Red! Come on, Mamaroneck!
Let's go! Tiger!
My way! My way!
Mark, Red! Push it!
Played up by the Tigers, Samantha Damasi. Laney Pearson plays it forward. It goes out off Mamaroneck, and it'll be Fox Lane ball. Laney Pearson plays it forward for Mamaroneck. Pearson scored the first and only goal of the game 7 minutes in. We played up by the Foxes, chased down by Natalie Bassick, played forward though by the Tigers. And the Tigers bring it forward. Towards the goal. Shot kicked away by the goalie, and she makes a save. Contact with the goalie. Foul against Mamaroneck. Another save, number 5 for Alexandra De Palma, the junior goaltender for the Foxes. He played up by Fox Lane and then stolen away by Mamaroneck's Amanda Zerbeb. Usually takes the penalty corners for the Tigers. So it'll be a free hit for Fox Lane. Nearing the midway point of this first half, 1-0 under the Laney Pearson goal, unassisted. Kind of passed it to herself, a nice play right outside the circle, hit it wide, and then hit it to the right, and then slapped it home. Basically a pass to herself, past the goal. Kenda and De Palma helped out Pearson Palmer was kind of screened a little, couldn't get a good look at it. And it was a perfect shot in the corner. Tigers bring it in now. Foul on Pearson, free hit coming for the Tigers. I mean, for the Foxes. Stolen and Pearson plays it forward. Mamaroneck has it. Pearson to Natalie Mullen. And brought up on the far side by Ava Christina.
Go, Fox Lane!
Played by the Tigers towards the goal and kicked away for another save for the goalie, De Palma, with 13:45 and counting. Could be brought up by the Tigers.
Anticipate that.
And then intercepted by Fox Lane, and they bring it up. Still looking for their first shot. 7 shots, 1 goal, 6 saves for Alexander De Palma. Honor, and now the Foxes bring it towards the goal. Hits up and play forward. As Bassett couldn't get it in the circle.
Great save.
This one will be a free hit for Fox. Fox Lane has in the corner, played in by Grace Giannatino. And knocked forward by Kayla Smith. She loses it though, and it's played up by Rogoff for the Tigers. Rogoff to the net, intercepted. Fox Lane. And it's deflected in past Maresca. What a funky bounce. And it somehow goes by Maresca, the first shot she faced. And it's 1-1. Maresca asking if that was in the circle. Looked like could have been outside, but it was deflected in. Not a goal she usually gives up. It looked like either Grace Gianetto scored it or Guevara Valera. Gianetto and Guevara Valera played it as it's 1-1. Maresca was asking if it was deflected. Or actually, if it came in the circle, it would not have been allowed if it was. Outside the circle, it would have been disallowed. Pearson plays it forward. Towards the goal with it, the Tigers have it. Velasco in the circle, played out, Pearson. Penalty corner foul against Sarah Flores. Be a penalty corner for the Tigers. They are second. Just 2 for them and 1 for Fox Lane. 8:30 to go, a 1-1 tie after a fluky goal deflected in by Fox Lane to tie it at 1 after Pearson scored 7 minutes into the game. Just a couple minutes ago it was scored. On the ground, stopped by the goalie and then by the stick of the last defender. A couple kick saves again by Fox Lane goalie and a foul against Mamaroneck. Good couple saves there by Alexandra DePalma. She's got 8 now. And Samantha Maresca has no saves and let that goal get squeaked by her. It's 1-1 with 7:45 left. As it'll be and this one towards the goal, kicked out by the goalie DePalma with 6:45 left. Still 1-1 here in the first half. Penalty corner coming for the Tigers. And this one played to Pearson. And she's double teamed. She shoots it from a distance. Played in front. And they covered it up. So it's called a penalty stroke. So it'll be a penalty stroke as it was covered up by the defender right on the line. So it'll be a penalty stroke, and Lainey Pearson will take it from Mamaroneck. The most exciting thing in field hockey, besides the shootout, the penalty stroke, just the scorer and the goalie. As hitting the post with her stick is De Palma. Jeez, she hit every side, every post, the crossbar, the sidebars. As here comes Pearson's shot. And behind it, and she scores! Lainey Pearson puts it home. De Palma never had a chance, and it's 2-1 Tigers on the penalty stroke by Lainey Pearson, and the Tigers lead 2-0 as she calmly just put it right to the left, and De Palma never had a chance. It's tough with all those pads to move. So if you put that thing, you got to figure the percentage on scoring those penalty strokes is even higher than in soccer, scoring a penalty kick, because at least the goalie can move and stuff. It's tough to move like that with the goalie pads, and De Palma never had a chance. So 2 goals for Lainey Pearson. Tigers lead 2-1. One was a penalty stroke in the 24th minute here. Fluky goal, unofficially scored by Grace Giannatino. Looked like it was assisted by Paula Valera about 10 minutes ago for Fox Lane, but the Tigers lead 2-1 on that penalty stroke by Lainey Pearson. 4:40 left. Pearson gets away with a high stick, dribbles it forward. Has it now, plays it towards the goal, and it goes off of Silverstein. Free hit coming for Fox Lane. Now a free hit for the Tigers. Towards the goal, in the circle, played by Mamaroneck. Pearson sweeps it behind, and a foul against the Tigers. Foul on the Tigers. .305 left in this first half. 2-1 Mamaroneck. 2 goals by Lainey Pearson. She plays it forward once again. Into the circle. Free hit for Fox Lane. That goal doesn't count. So it was hit outside the circle, so it'll be a free hit coming. And it was not deflected, so it does not count. towards the goal. Save made initially by De Palma. Another shot save made. And a penalty corner won by the Tigers. With 2 minutes and 5 seconds left in this first half.
Go, Fox Lane!
Let's go, D!
Penalty corner number 4 from Mamaroneck. Played towards the goal, save made. And another save and a foul against Mamaroneck. Free hit coming for the Foxes. Oh, 12 saves for De Palma. She's been extra busy in there. Meanwhile, besides the one that got by her, Maresca could have a sandwich and set up plans for the week back there. She has not seen much action. And then the one that she saw was kind of a fluke deflection that got by her. Really couldn't do anything. That's field talk. As that one will be played in and go out for a free hit with 50 seconds to go.
Get there! Tigers! 30 seconds!
30 seconds left. Free hit coming for the Tigers. One final push to make it 3-1. Pearson gets it in the middle. Beats her defender for a moment and kicks the ball, so it'll go to the Foxes with 20 seconds to go. Battle for it. Free hit coming with 15 seconds by Bassick. And the end of the first half, 2 Lainey Pearson goals have a 2-1 lead, including a penalty stroke for the Tigers over the Foxes. We'll be right back with the second half here on LMC TV. Back here on LMC TV Varsity Sports, 2-1 lead for the Tigers. They have the opening hit. Lainey Pearson dribbles it and plays it forward, intercepted by Fox Lane and intercepted right back by Pearson. Pearson had the first 2 goals. First 2 goals from Mamaroneck in the first half. Gia Natino had a goal from a cross by Guevara Valera for Fox Lane as the 2 teams switched sides. It'll be played as of a free hit for the Tigers, for the Foxes.
Get it deep! Get it deep!
Fox Lane here. And your Fox Lane in red, so on your TV they're now going left to right, and Mamaroneck now going right to left. So 2 teams switch sides during after the half. Ref stops play and gives a green card to Mamaroneck.
Go Tigers!
think it was Ava Christina who got the green card. Tough to tell on the other side of the field through the nice new press box windows. We played towards the goal by the Tigers. Coming out was De Palma. Played up and a free hit for the Tigers coming. Fox Lane still up a man because Christina on the side. To the green card. Pearson plays the free hit forward quickly. Tigers get another one. Played towards the goal, kicked away by the goalie. Save number 13, a lot of saves for De Palma. Played forward by the Tigers. Once again, De Palma comes out, number 14. Back to Pearson looking for the hat trick, and it's kept in. Goes out, and it's a long corner coming for Mamaroneck. 14 saves. Wow, De Palma's been busy. As the Tigers and Foxes battle for it on the far side. Free hit coming for Mamaroneck. Towards the circle was Zerbeb, and it's played up by Fox Lane. Fox Lane only had that one shot, the one that was like a fluke tap in by Grace Giannatino off at the cross by Paula Guevara Valera. That thought it was. Although Maresca was saying how out of the circle, but it was deflected in, so it had to be in the circle. She obviously was asking for something else. It wasn't that. Maybe if it was like legally deflected, or it looked like it was close to the end line. Maybe she thought it went out, which it could have. Nonetheless, it was the only shot she's faced, and it went in. Green card issued to a Fox Lane player. She's on the far side. Free hit coming for Mamaroneck as they'll be a man up. And another free hit coming for the Foxes. Free hit for the Tigers. As they bring it towards the circle, looking to get some insurance as they only lead 2-1 with 22 minutes to go. 22 minutes and 15 seconds to go in regulation. Fox is looking to clear it though. And it is brought up on the far sideline by Bassick. Bassick's done that a couple times today. Crosses it, and it's cleared by that swarming Tiger defense. They were on the prowl. And they retreated and cleared it. And a free hit in front of the Foxes bench for the Foxes. Cleared up by the Tigers. Penalty corner coming for Mamaroneck. First of this half. They had 4 in the 5th overall. Last game we were at, that's when they scored it. Although there is a injury timeout for Fox Lane. Injury timeout trainer coming on the field. We'll be right back, LMC Varsity Sports. Back here on LMC TV, Varsity Sports penalty corner for Zerbeb. Tigers looking to capitalize to Pearson. Actually, Pearson gets it now. It's deflected and cleared by the defense as she got the pass from Abby Troy. And then it was cleared out. Foxes have it. They're bringing it forward. Pass midfield. Cleared up and stopped by Mamaroneck. 20-30 left in this. Free hit coming for the Foxes on the far side with 19:35 left in this Class A, Section 1 playoff, field hockey playoff game, semifinal. Winner will play Scarsdale. Mamaroneck holds on. It will be here on Tuesday. No, Wednesday? Wednesday. So they could have a doubleheader. We could have a doubleheader, although I won't be here. But Rob's crew could have a doubleheader if Mamaroneck holds on. I'm guessing it would be, since they have the lights, maybe 5 and 7? 3 and 6? Rob's good at sign language. So he's on the other side of the glass here in the press box. He's outside, braving the cold while I'm announcing on the press box. Had to bring the wire around because they put these screen doors in now. Screen windows, excuse me. As will be brought up by the Tigers here, looking for a little separation, make it 3-1 game, much more comfortable for Coach Savage's team to go up 3-1 and 2 as it's illegally played, so it'll go to the Foxes. Out in Mamaroneck. Stolen by Fox Lane. And a free hit for the Foxes with 17:30 left. If Mamaroneck holds on, they'll face number 3, Scarsdale, who beat White Plains earlier today. 5-1. Scarsdale won at Scarsdale, 5-1 over White Plains. Definitely know that Scarsdale's glued to LMC TV's Twitter feed with Rob to see who they'll be playing. Although they'll be very surprised if this final score will hold that it was this close. Although Mamaroneck has basically dominated. I mean, they've taken about 15 more shots than Fox Lane. Fox Lane had the one shot in the goal, so pretty much dominated. It'll be cracked in by Troy and played forward by Margocious. And kicked around, and somehow it does not go in. Another 2 saves for De Palma. She's got 16. And it's cleared on another penalty corner, number 6 for the Tigers. Will be played in by Mamaroneck towards the side. A dangerous ball played by the Tigers, though, so free hit coming for the Foxes. .15-10 left. Very surprised Coach Savage hasn't used one of his timeouts yet in the second half. He used one in the first, but can use another. And you know he probably will. This one goes towards the goal. It is saved, though, at the end by De Palma. Towards it, and shot just wide. Missed by Menicheri. Lee Menicheri. Another save. He's got about 18 saves, De Palma. Been very, very busy. Intercepted by the Tigers. Menicheri brings it up. Actually, that is Riley Moore towards the goal, and there's a foul on Mamaroneck. Riley Moore. Menicheri is in the middle, though. Stolen by Mamaroneck, played to Silverstein. Silverstein plays it. Back to Margocious. There's that Coach Savage timeout. So we'll be right back on LMC Varsity Sports. Back here on LMC TV Varsity Sports. Following the Mamaroneck timeout. Very interesting. Why does the ref have like a earpiece, like microphone? Oh, to communicate with the other ref? Oh, that's good, high tech. They didn't have that at the Rhinebeck game, I don't think. I guess only the A officials. Have you ever seen that in high school?
Yeah.
Rob nods yes. It's a first. First time I noticed, I guess. Maybe it's we've had it. Tigers play it forward towards the circle. There's Cherry. Makes a draws a free hit. Abby Troy has it. Foul committed by Fox Lane. Played in by Pearson. Penalty corner one. Number 7 for the Tigers.
Go Fox Lane!
Good D, good D. Keep it up.
Get back there, guys. Come on, Sam, run.
Mamaroneck will play it. Troy will play it. Another penalty corner one. Number 8. Taken once again by Zerbe. Pearson with the crack, and she scores! Lainey Pearson, I think it was deflected at the very end by the Tigers. Pearson with the assist, and it was deflected by, it was either deflected in by Riley Moore or Rogoff. I think Rogoff, 19, deflected it home at the last second. So Pearson has 2 goals and an assist. Could be 3 goals, we'll have to ask Coach Savage. But the Tigers lead 3-1 with 11 minutes to go. Rogoff might have just deflected it home. There's a crack off the penalty corner, so they scored off a penalty corner finally. The 7th one? 7 times the charm. And in the penalty corner for them. They've only surrendered 1 penalty corner to Fox Lane. 2 goals for Pearson with the assist. And a goal for Rogoff deflecting it into the 2 senior captains. Well, the other senior captain Showers is a defender, so she hasn't scored. Fox Lane has it, trailing 3-1. Huge insurance goal for the Tigers. They gave up that fluke goal in the middle of the first half. Grace Giantino scored it off the cross from Paulo Guevara Valera. Towards the goal, it goes out and it'll be a free hit for Fox Lane with 9:40 remaining. Tigers looking for another. Fox Lane will bring it forward. This is our second game of the day here on LMC Varsity Sports, a field hockey playoff doubleheader. 3 o'clock, Mamaroneck beat Pauling 1-0 on a goal with a minute to go by minute 40 left by Mallory Michaels. And then crazy thing about that game, I was thinking Mallory Michaels, she didn't really touch the ball much until she scored in that earlier game. Didn't really call her name much, and she scored, as opposed to Lainey Pearson, whose name probably gets called the most for Mamaroneck, and she's got the 2 goals and assists. Another penalty corner, number 9. So Tigers are 8 minutes and 40 seconds away from joining Mamaroneck in the semifinals of their respective class semifinals. Mamaroneck will have to travel to North Salem. Mamaroneck would host Scarsdale on Wednesday. Before the soccer game or after? I'm not sure. Thing. Rob. Classic Rob shoulder shrug. It goes out, and it'll be Mamaroneck as it was ball as it was deflected.
Let's go, Foxley! Come on, offense. Makes me happy.
Let's go, Lane. 8 minutes.
8 minutes left. 3-1 lead for the Tigers. As they go towards the goal, it goes wide. It was outside the circle, so even if it was straight, it would have been allowed in, but wouldn't have counted by De Palma. Still got 18 saves. They allowed 18 shots. 21 shots, 18 saves for De Palma. 3 goals allowed for by the junior goaltender from Foxlane. Mamaroneck with the 2 first half goals. One on a penalty stroke by Laney Pearson. In the 24-minute. And then this one towards the goal, save made. And the 8th penalty corner of the day as they scored on the last one, the 7th. Pearson assisting off the penalty corner. She shot it and it was deflected in by Rogoff. In the first half, she had that penalty stroke in the 24th minute. The ball was covered up by the defense. That's why they got the rare penalty stroke that was easily scored. And the shot is deflected just wide off the initial shot by Margocious. Looking to deflect it in was Troy, and it's a long corner as it was knocked out by another save, number 19 for De Palma. So there's 6 minutes, 15 seconds, but most certainly should get number 20. Mamaroneck won't have a shutout as they gave up that fluky goal to Maresca. Towards the goal, the circle, cleared by Fox Lane, intercepted by Troy. Troy has it towards the goal, passing it, and penalty corner won by Velasco. So Velasco, the last game of the regular season here, she got hurt, but then she scored a goal in the playoffs. The game we did last week, the regular season finale that we did against John Jay Cross Rivers, got hit in the face, in the goggle with the ball. Luckily the goggle protected her. She didn't have that, it would have been bad, but she was able to play and score a 6-goal win over Clarkstown North. As this one's in the circle, Velasco has it, looking to score, and the ref will call another penalty corner, number 10. It's 4:50 and counting. You would think in a 3-1 game that the timeouts would have been taken by Fox Lane, but as they trail 3-1, but it was taken by Coach Savage. No, he's up 3-1. It was up 2-1, and it was tied when he took the other one. That shot is kicked away, number 20 for the goalie, De Palma.
Go Fox Lane!
4 minutes and 8 seconds left. Only thing in doubt is final score as Tigers lead 3-1. The shot is nice save by De Palma. Save number 22. Shot and score. Actually, it was a foul. It didn't count as there was foul by Mamaroneck right before, so that goal does not count. So it's still 3-1 with 3:40 to go.
Let's go, Rick! Come on!
Pearson has it, looking for the hat trick, and it hits the post. Wow, Pearson with a shot at the top of the circle that just hit the post. She gets it back, and that one is saved by De Palma, kicked away on Troy's shot. So it'll be deflected by De Palma, her 22nd save. Made about 4 or 5 in the last minute or two. And that was a great shot once again by Pearson, but it was hit the post as we have an injury timeout, a collision there. And we'll be right back on LMC TV. Back here on LMC TV, Laney Pearson on the free hit. The collision there with the Fox Lane player, and her body kind of moved back. First it looked like it could have been really bad, but they got her some ice and she walked off the field after like a minute or two. Excellent to see. So that was good. In the final, because that happened with like 2:46 left, as we have 2:25 now, so that would have been really bad if there was a bad injury. But luckily she was able to get up on her own power, walk off, and she was guided by her coach, Kim Giganti. Coach Savage even came out to see if she was okay, but it looked like she was, so that was good news for everyone there. You don't want to see any injuries this late in the game, or ever, of course. 2 minutes to go. Mamaroneck has the free hit as they lead Fox Lane 3-1. And the shot is another save by De Palma, number 23. So
Create space, Boo.
Sandra De Palma with 23 saves. Maresca hadn't made any, even though she let in that kind of fluky goal. So it'll be Mamaroneck will advance. With 1:30 left, they 3-1 and they have the ball. They'll advance to play number 3 Scarsdale on Wednesday. This game is Saturday right now. The second game of the day after we did the Mamaroneck field hockey game, as Fox Lane plays it forward. And it will be number 3 Scarsdale will beat White Plains 5-1. And Mamaroneck will advance on what looks to be a 3-1 win, as there's 1:10 left in this contest. Intercepted by the Tigers. And played forward as we hit the 1 minute mark. Free hit coming for Fox Lane with 33 seconds. And it will be brought forward by Abby Troy. Make sure you stay tuned for the post-game analysis and interviews. Interview with Coach John Savage, always must-see TV, as that one is played towards the goal, just wide by Minicheri. John Savage, easily the best interview of all the coaches. As the final seconds will tick off, Mamaroneck will be Fox Lane 3-1 here at Mamaroneck, and they'll advance to the semifinals of Section 1 Class A field hockey. They already shut the board off. And the final score, 3-1 Tigers over the Foxes. So we'll be back with the post-game interviews and analysis here on LMC TV. Back here on the post-game show with Laney Pearson. And Laney, that was a great game. You guys won 3-1. Tell me about the first goal that you scored.
I think it really set us off on the right foot. We needed to score first. We needed to come out strong and prove to ourselves that we were the team that would come out on top, and having that first goal go in the net was definitely crucial for us.
And then you had a penalty stroke, I think, because they covered up the ball near the goal. So to just explain what that feels to take a penalty stroke. It must be a little nerve-wracking.
It's very nerve-wracking. I think what you have to do is just calm your nerves, know where you're going to shoot the ball, and just get it done.
And then you'll be playing Scarsdale for the third time this year. You split the opening 2 games. Tell me what you think about that matchup. Should be a great playoff game between you and Scarsdale. It seems like you always play them in the playoffs.
Yeah, it's definitely something that both teams anticipate, and it's always a really, really good game. And I think it's just going to be whichever team comes out hustling harder and which team has more heart.
All right. Back here on the postgame show with Coach John Savage. And Coach, what did you think of today's game?
I thought we survived and moved on. And quite frankly, I was not happy at all with the way we played the game today. We had a game plan all set up. They clogged the side of the field we were taking our free hits in. We described several strategies to reverse the field and get the ball on the other side. And I was ballistic at halftime. Not once did we do what our game plan was. So if they start listening, we'll be okay. If they continue to do what they've been doing on a consistent basis against a team like Scarsdale, who's very, very good, who has one of the best midfields, speed-wise, skill-wise, we're going to put ourselves in trouble. We're going to make it harder than it has to be. So we won 3-1. We moved on, but we have to do a lot better in practice and getting ready for Scarsdale. And I think if we play a strong game, we can be successful. If we don't play a strong game, anything could happen. So I'm just hoping we learned from today what we need to do better. And we'll do that on Wednesday because, as everybody knows, when Scarsdale plays Mamaroneck, I don't care what the records are, it's always a war.
And what happened on the other team's goal? Because there was a little miscommunication about, should have been disallowed or what happened?
I was so far away. I asked Sam, the goalie. I said, "Sam, circle or not?" She goes, "Not." So she has a good idea. We can't tell, where the blue and the black line is from all the way across. Right. But the bottom line is, as I watched our team, 3 players running alongside number 7. Right. We teach at least one to run and get in front and stop them. And if it's a foul out there, and it doesn't cost us anything. But and she's a great player. We just let her go. She got it. She got off a shot. Abby Troy made a very nice play, but it just hit her stick, kind of deflected past Sam, and that's what can happen in sectionals with good players.
And lastly, since we interviewed her twice and she scored 2 goals and had an assist and played pretty well and was very calm on that goal that she scored on the penalty stroke, Lainey Pearson's a very good player that you guys have.
Lainey Pearson, all-state player. Mm-hmm. She's going to Tufts University, which plays for national championship on a Division III level. She's our leader. She is what makes us run, and she's very unselfish with the ball. Sometimes too unselfish. Maybe she should keep it on her stick. But we advocate team play, that 11 players will beat 4 superstars. So we're hoping that they have faith in each other and Lainey does her job. They will probably shadow Lainey, as they did last game, in a 1-0 defeat. I don't want to blame it on situations, but that was the day somebody in our community passed away, and the girls were maybe a little down, but we still played tough. So I'm hoping Wednesday we'll take care of business here on our own field, and we'll see what happens. And if we can look up at the score and know that we did our best, the score kind of becomes irrelevant because you know you did your best, and that's all you can do.
Back here on the post-game show, final score, Mamaroneck wins 3-1 on 2 first-half goals, including a penalty struck by Lainey Pearson, and she assisted on the 3rd goal, and the Tigers won 3-1 here in this quarterfinal, and they'll face number 3 Scarsdale on Wednesday, and should be a great game as the 2 teams split games during the regular season. So Mamaroneck wins this one 3-1 and advances to the semifinals. So it should be a great game coming up in the semifinal against Scarsdale. A lot of people to thank for today's telecast, including the executive director, Matt Sullivan, the assistant director, Dina Schumacher. Community sports producer is Mr. Rob Moretti. Our camera crew were Seth Rothman, Rob Moretti, and Sean Kelly. Once again, I'm Troy McGraw saying thanks so much for watching and have a great evening.